I have traveled through Budapest airport hundreds of times in my life and thus had a chance to explore it. I have several tricks to reduce stress, save time and money, and avoid the crowds. So in this video, I will share these really insider tips with you. Let me mention right at the beginning that getting to and from Budapest airport is a topic that I dealt with in another video. So in this one, I will describe my tips within only the airport terminal itself. There are various services and shops which are available in the arrivals or departures halls. I particularly recommend the SPAR supermarket. Here you can buy food, snacks, chocolate, and even some great gastro gifts here at normal city prices, substantially cheaper than in the touristy transit shops. Just don't forget that any drinks you purchased, you must put in your checked baggage. If you are coming from outside the European Union, mobile roaming charges might be high. So it's great to know that there is a Vodafone mobile shop here where you can buy a Hungarian SIM card to save your money. For your last-minute traditional postcards, there is also a little hidden post office, but unfortunately it has very limited opening times and only on weekdays. Also, there is a public transportation information and a Budapest tourist info point available. And finally, a word of advice. Do not, and I mean do not, change money at the airport. These rates are criminal, so avoid them for sure. Obviously, you should check in online, and if you only have cabin baggage, you can thus avoid these notoriously long lines at check-in. However, if you have to check in, please be patient and don't vet your frustration at the staff here. Being polite will definitely get you further. For instance, they might overlook a little bit overweight baggage. Good to know that you can pick up those little plastic zip bags for your liquids for free here. Some airports actually charge you for this. Most of the time there are huge lines at security. However, you are free to choose which terminal to access transit from. So you can simply walk over to the other terminal through this not too well marked corridor and just pass the security checks there. Typically, Terminal A is less crowded. If you're a real pro, you can check the mobile application of the airport beforehand to check which terminal will be better. If the crowds are unbearably long and your flight is due to take off shortly, you can actually purchase a priority coupon for about €5 to bypass the line. I always have positive experiences with the security staff. They are thorough but efficient and polite, so please give them respect and treat them fairly. Life gets better once you're through security. There are numerous shops, acceptable, well, but maybe pricey restaurants, and an overall nice and less crowded atmosphere that awaits you in transit. In addition to the well-known multinational stores, there is actually a terrific souvenir shop in the Skyport area where you can pick up your last-minute presents. Also, you can find the so-called Somos confectionary, where you can buy traditional Hungarian chocolates, or better yet, fresh cakes and desserts, which might be a special treat for your loved ones back home. Since you couldn't bring your water through security, you'll have to get it for your flight. The cheapest option for bottled water is at the newsstands. However, if you want to save further, you can just bring an empty plastic bottle and fill it up at the water fountain by the restrooms, which are at the extreme far end of the terminal. And now for a truly insider tip. There is actually a public phone here that has an unlisted phone number, which I do know, and now I will gladly share it with you. It is 361 for Budapest, Hungary, and 295-2415. So if roaming charges are an issue for you, have your friends or family call you on this number so you can chat prior to your departure. Back in the Sky Court, you have several options for fast food. KFC might be a good choice, as it also has refillable self-serving soda. Oh, and finally, obviously, if you have access, you should make use of one of the airport lounges that are on the first floor of this terminal. When it's time to board, you will have to make your way towards your gate. And this means that your trip to Budapest is about to end. I do hope you leave with great memories. In this video, I shared with you my closely guarded secret tips to decrease stress, save money and time upon your arrival or departure from Budapest Airport. Hope you found them useful. If you have further suggestions, please leave a comment, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep me going. Bon voyage!